Actually, I think it's
Hello everyone, we are here for our first Choreo tournament of the semester. We've got our commentators here. We have Ben, we have Johnny.
Greetings everybody, welcome.
All the way over here, you can't see me.
Yeah, we don't really have a setup for 4 people. Yeah, they're on.
Okay.
So we are going to be starting very soon.
Oh, that's nice, thank you.
As you can see, we're dressed normally.
I am. They are.
I don't know what you mean, I wear this every night.
That's kind of creepy.
I am Boxman, and this is my sidekick, Hype Boy.
What? I was like, we're the two dressed normally.
Well, there's a message in Discord where Michael was being silly, like, we should all wear silly. We should wear silly.
Yes.
And everybody just like said, yeah, sure.
Didn't get that memo.
Well, that's because of the extended count.
Got it.
Okay, it looks like Charles is still explaining the rules.
It's good to be fair.
To be fair, I also don't check the Discord that much. Unless the only notifications I get for it are when Adonis does training. So all the damn time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll just do a bit of explaining of the rules for our viewers. It is each judge will be ranking out of 10. It is highest score at the end of this wins it all, and they will get their title. We don't have any kind of set criteria. Judgments are based off vibes and bribes.
I do have set criteria: vibes, bribes, and storytelling. I want to see some. I want to kind of. It can't just be lots of cool thwacking, you know. I want it to make sense.
If they make me laugh at them or with them, that might benefit them.
Exactly.
If they have a bag on their head, that could benefit them. At least I might have told them it could. It won't. I just found it funny.
I mean, that's an important part of it, but
I mean, honestly, sometimes.
I mean, cool, honestly, but
Also, it makes me laugh.
yeah, if it makes me laugh, it's either like, am I laughing with them or am I laughing? Yeah, but they're gonna different ways. If I'm laughing with you, you're not gonna get as many laugh points as if I'm laughing at you.
Okay, so does one of you guys want to keep track of the total scores by team?
Yeah.
I'll do it if you're not, but.
Yeah,
I was
Johnny.
gonna say, we can all do it, and just so that way we don't make a mistake. Johnny, you gonna sit there the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
We have a chair for Johnny. He's choosing this.
yeah.
I just want to be clear. We're not forcing
I was
Johnny.
like, you might get a better view from not being right. Yeah, but it's not. The camera's gonna be pointed that way for the majority of the screen. We're not exactly gonna be on camera. The whole point is for the audience to see them. Nobody cares about our faces.
They do care about our opinions, though, and we love to talk.
Yeah, that's why we got the microphones.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, it seems like our first group is ready. Let's switch the camera around.
Do they have team names, or are we just writing their own individual names?
names?
Question, do y'all have a team names?
No.
Okay, you're getting numbers. You guys are team number 1. Remember that.
I was just gonna write their names down.
That's probably still a good idea.
So this
I'll
is
just write it down.
so this is
That is
so this is Charlie,
oh, there it is. Thank
Adonis and...
Adonis, and Charlize Dion.
Yes. Okay. I gotta make sure that this is like. Where are they gonna be for this? Because I want to make sure that everything's in frame. We should have made like a barrier like we have for the tournaments, so that we can make sure they stay in frame.
I mean,
We don't have the cones though today, so it's not really possible.
yeah, sure, but as long as we ask them not to head outside of the shade, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Kind of
like stay in a general area so we can have you in frame for the whole duel.
Is the bleachers in frame? If you adjust the camera, maybe to like kind of stay like bleacher side, close to the bleacher. We want you to be in frame.
Here, let me pull up because this doesn't show the full. I pull up. Oh, that's still. That's a few minutes behind.
Oh boy.
We can go based off this or in frame though. Okay.
Yeah, just like don't go too far on either way that way.
That's a good question.
What's seen on there versus what's seen in YouTube is completely different.
Right.
Yeah, but it's a few minutes behind on YouTube.
So we're just gonna don't go past the light pole.
Kind of like, don't go past Josh or past that scooter. And you
Yeah.
should be fine.
Yeah.
Those are your boundaries. We should have brought cones.
Yeah.
Can we just ask Kyle for cones?
Kyle, can you go get the cones for us, please?
We don't need the cones.
Because people are gonna. Oh, if you say so.
He's gotta go to the fitness center to grab it, so I would feel bad.
Okay.
Okay. If people.
If they go out of frame, it's not the end of the world. Our eyes do not have a frame limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I only work in 1080p.
Okay.
I don't see in 4K.
1080p. I only see
Alright,
480p.
judges, you're gonna do the worst. Count us down.
3, 2,
2.5.
Fuck you.
go!
Quarters. God damn it.
Okay. I can't really hear what they're saying.
No matter how much time passes, this war, whatever it is you want to call what you started, you have to see it isn't one that's winnable.
Someone's bloodshed or we stop it ourselves.
Nothing to do with it. Silence. God damn it! You were on our side once! The side of the Republic! You were my brother once! I still see the good in you! My apprentice! It's not too late! You want to talk about too late? When you were too late! How arrogant! When you were too late! To save the children! But back the weed!
I like the aggressiveness in their talking.
Too much talking. I don't see it.
I was gonna say I can't really hear the talking with
Yeah.
the music, so.
That seems like there was a mess up
Yeah,
there.
big mess up.
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna that's points for me.
Yeah. Seems like now he's holding back too much. I heard you. I'm sorry.
This is not going well.
Yeah. They also are not in the best position because they're going first. We don't know what we're going to be seeing after them, so we kind of need to be the most critical on them.
Right.
Mm.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll see you dead!
We're going to have to lower our scores if Joey is over.
I was gonna say.
We're going to have to kind of course correct for Joey.
What the fuck, Adonis?
This is not going well at all.
Yeah, there's like missed blocks happening, like,
Yeah.
and he's just kind of like stopping at his shoulder.
Yeah.
I'll see you dead before the end of the day!
Do we get a chance to consult with each other before?
Yeah, we can talk.
Okay. It's a common phone color. I mean, they only make the phones in so many colors.
I'm kind of confused on where he falls in the story. He goes like very quickly from "I see the light in you" to "I will see you at dead by the end of
Because
the-"
I
Yeah.
think he killed I think Adonis killed
Oh, that's a few
Charlie.
minutes.
Fucking Christ, though!
Oh,
Yeah, okay, this is yeah.
This
not
is-
going well at all.
They practice their lines.
Mongoloid!
Remind me again how long they had to train for this?
they had 2 or 3 weeks.
Ah.
And I know that they've been doing multiple trainings. At least I think they
Yeah,
Maybe
it
they
doesn't
were
come
training-
off like they have.
Maybe they were training more for the theater club show, in which case my bad. But also, you know,
You are the only one who wasn't here for the choreographed last year. There was
worse than this.
the best group in it was definitely far better than this.
Okay. What about the worst group?
The worst group hadn't done anything prior. They were improvising.
Oh, okay. I feel like that'd still be interesting.
It was like 30 seconds because they didn't really have any pacing set up or anything.
Okay.
Okay.
You're dead, Reese! Not yet! Just sticky like a turkey!
I saw the covering and I.
Okay.
Also, is Charlie actually dead or
No, just acting.
I hope that's not what Johnny was asking.
Okay.
Doing so good!
Okay, so.
I have a lot of deductions.
Yeah, so do I.
Alright, so, Joey, what are you doing?
But not just driving. I
Okay.
kind of like a couple of the.
Alright. Michael, what do you think?
I feel like I kind of have to correct for Joey's score, but I'm leaning more like 4 or 5.
Okay. Johnny?
The judges
I'm
are
leaning
discussing
more-
deliberating.
Go back.
Andy, what are you doing?
Lore Master.
Oh.
Also, you have to wear this.
Explain the lore.
Well, yeah.
What lore? We're deliberating.
Exactly.
You also have to wear this.
I'm just gonna be right here. So just go ahead, deliberate.
Oh, are you explaining the lore of their duel?
No, not their duel. Just like the scores.
Oh, okay, you're our announcer.
Yes.
Okay, so,
I figured
Johnny,
that might
what
be
do
the best way instead of
okay.
yelling all the time.
Johnny, what are you thinking?
I'm going
Well,
to...
you can announce the scores to the general crowd, and they'll come up to the 3 that are doing the actual choreograph. Come up.
I'm going to say a 4.
I was thinking either 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
I think, I don't want to get to a 3 because I'll sound like I'll do a 4. Or you're doing a 4 or a 5.
I'm like, the more I'm thinking on it, I'm closer to that 3 or 4 range.
I'm just going to say something and check here for a sec. Based on the experience,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but we can't be judging based on 3 or 5 points. We have to judge just on what we saw tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the vibes where they missed a bunch of blocks.
Yeah, there was a lot of missed blocks, there was a lot of like, what are you doing?
Also, at the beginning,
Okay.
It was not!
it was not for a bit. You are
Are
lying.
you?
Okay, yeah.
Ready?
I'm thinking I'll get
Alright. Can we get the music up?
Challenger.
Yeah, just
Want me to do it?
challenges approach.
So wait, so Andy, are you announcing? Okay, so 7.
He announces the scores for the crowd after we get
What are
them.
you?
Like 3.5.
4.
you say 3, 7, 3, 3.5.
7, 4, 3.5, 4. Okay.
So that's what?
I don't know. You did a.
So,
Okay, I'll just be a 3.
So 7, 3,
that doesn't-
4.5.
No, because he said he's dropping it at 3. So. Like,
That'll be 7.
You were gonna do a 3 or a 4, I'm just doing whichever you did. I'm
Yeah.
a 3 now.
okay.
So 7.
Alright, can you summon
So that puts them at 18. So
Yeah.
You went to 7, 7, 4, 3, 4.
that puts us at 18 total.
18 total.
do you want me to go ahead?
You can. Well, no.
You announced the final score to the whole
Yeah, just
crowd.
say the final scores.
I'm sorry.
I tried to convince Terry.
Hello. I don't think we're getting her. We do.
No. I mean, I thought it was fun.
Okay, so you want to start us off?
10 out of 10, right? Yeah.
Honestly, you guys did compared to last time. It did better. Although we were all
What happened last time?
He's talking about last quarter.
Anyway.
Oh, last one. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, although you guys still had a bunch of mistakes and we couldn't really hear you over the music, so I delivered it to you on 7. Everybody else was
That's shocking.
Yeah. So
more strict.
I couldn't really hear you.
Damn.
Except I could hear you, Charles. I couldn't hear either of you over the music. And there was a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
A lot of missed blocks. A lot of just kind of overall like it needed
It's
a
kinda just
good
felt-
polish.
After-
So
After a certain point, it just kind of fell apart.
Joey slipped. My blade got stuck, and I just like.
okay.
everything
So
shut
yeah.
down.
So I think really 4.
Okay, 4. That's fair.
So me, Ben, and I think Johnny too, we all did kind of like lower our scores a little bit to compensate for one person saying I'm rating it 7 no matter what because of Charles.
And also, like, based on a tournament that happened last year, I can't judge based on last
Yeah,
year.
you guys did have the disadvantage. You did go first, so we don't have anyone to compare you to tonight. Just kind of like what we've seen from people practicing in the past. So I was a 3 because there was just I took off like half a point for every time Adonis missed the block.
Johnny?
So I am.
Wait, I gotta ask. Did testicular torsion add any extra points?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Because I would have been at like a 3, and I think that added a point for me.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of just at that point I was just like, oh my god, like we've jumped the shark.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It added 3
ridiculous.
points to mine. Because I was deducting half a point for each miss.
Yeah.
You were at 2.
So my original score was gonna be a 5, but I went with a 4 because a little bit of my focus was on Charlie laying on the floor. It was just
I died. Sorry.
kind of. I get that, but like
You thought you actually died?
yeah.
So-
He asked if Charlie was actually dead.
Plus what they said with the
But-
mistakes and stuff.
I'd like to add another comment. You spend all that time training instead of doing homework, and that's what you come up with?
Okay,
Damn.
a lot of it got skipped because of the fucking mistakes. Like a solid 30 seconds of the entire fucking fight was deleted because he kept skipping steps.
Well, you know,
I will say.
your score is 18.
I will say.
a fighter, not a
choreography. It was 17.
Is it 17 or 18?
18.
18.
18.
Yeah, no, because it was.
Yeah,
you were 4, 3, 7.
I said I was gonna give you a 5, but it was a 4. I will say.
Yeah, Johnny really hated the testicular torsion.
Really?
I will say with the you getting on Adonis and stuff, it was extremely funny. So
Yeah.
that's
It
why.
did kind of detract from it a little bit though, because like you didn't kind of like just like keep going with it. You like paused to tell Adonis.
Could not keep going after we just kept fucking it up. Normally we were like,
It
let's
broke
keep
the
going.
immersion. It's like in a movie if like halfway through they start yelling at each other that they're messing up their lines.
Yeah.
So, if either of you, like, please don't do that tomorrow. Like, stop in the middle of the show.
promises.
I know your line's better.
Alright,
I wasn't
Alright,
intending.
alright.
thank you.
Thank you.
Adonis kept trying to defend it. I'm like, dude, you kept fucking up. You spent all that time training. You got an 18.
Yeah.
Honestly, it definitely could have been better. I still like the goal it was.
I mean,
If they didn't have all those messed ups, it
yeah, it would have been way better.
And if they had just when they messed up, if they had kind of just kept on going through it.
Missed a step and lost his.
And like kind of like
Yeah, that was,
improvised.
like,
It would have been
really-
a lot better.
Charles kind of breaking the immersion to tell Adonis, what are you doing multiple times.
Okay. Who's next?
Okay, so
this
all
is
3 of them, I believe, were not here for the last
This
choreographed
is-
corner.
No, they were not.
Hannah. Do you guys have dialogue in yours?
We do.
Okay, if you do, the song needs to be a lot quieter.
And try to come more towards the judges to make sure we can hear
Yeah,
while
you
you're doing
couldn't hear the last team.
The last ones were too far away and had too loud music.
So if you do a song, you're such a child. If you do a song, just make sure it's not like the volume is physically not as loud.
And yell a little bit.
Or and yell. And Andrew?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I have everyone's name.
Okay.
Okay, for when we're announcing winners, you guys are team 2. Remember that.
Yeah. Okay, you're good. We're not doing interviews. Just go. Yeah.
with that song.
They didn't tell us.
They don't deserve names, they get numbers.
Yeah.
I think they said they had
Noah, Andrew, and Andrew.
Noah, Andrew, and
Are they all in
Hannah.
frame?
Andrew's like a little bit
Okay.
out of frame.
If you guys want to,
Andrew, come in a little more so you're in
yeah,
frame.
you're gotta be in frame.
If you're like right. Actually, you can back up a little bit. You guys are coming towards the center, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then you're fine.
You're good.
If
We
they
just-
start a little out, then it's fine.
Yeah,
as long as they
that's
get
fine.
in.
We just want to make sure the people at home can see too. Okay,
All right.
whenever you're set. Oh wait, no, we count them down, right?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, you come here expecting to challenge me in my own home. Well, then you work with an excuse for the contest.
Okay, so they're forward.
That wasn't really that loud. It was kind of like he was whispering that.
Looks like we got a little Yoda coming.
And they're out of frame.
It's fine. We can see them, which is all that matters.
Oh, got him right in the leg. It looks like Yoda might stab him.
Yeah.
I do like the Yoda-ness. Oh, Yoda's going to crawl. Is that Grogu? Yoda grew. Who are you?
God.
Is that Grogu?
Yeah, she cut her line again.
No, I don't think she has lines.
I think she's Grogu. She can't speak.
Yeah.
I have no idea what is happening right now.
I'm loving it though.
Kinda.
I should have gone for the kill.
Okay, that was kind of good.
Very well. Come at me, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just choreographed. Oh!
Shit.
Oh,
fucking Hawthorne!
It's good.
Definitely got good reaction.
Here I thought you were going to be even more pathetic.
What happened to hand?
Yeah. Now it's just.
Oh!
They're all doesn't matter, dude. I'm loving this. Oh! He actually made contact on that one.
This is,
If you wanted to challenge me, well then, come at me.
Oh, dear, 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 dear. Oh, dear.
I didn't notice. There's no music.
there's a little
playing.
hesitation.
No, that's
Yeah, because they
the
want us to
music.
be able to hear them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what happened to the music, to be honest.
It does. I like being able to hear them.
Get out of my way.
Heartbreaking sound.
I killed your entire family.
This is getting a 10.
And the dark side.
Actually, no, it's a 9 because of the little mess ups. I'm loving it. I'm not actually giving it a 9.
But I have your head on a bike.
It seems to be more focused on those two than Hannah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're always going to have kind of the two leads in any duel.
Considering how many hits he's taken.
The other problem, it is starting to drag a little. It's becoming a
So
little
Andrew isn't really screaming that much as Noah.
Honestly, I'm a bit surprised how well they're keeping us together for how long the whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the longer you're going for it, the more difficult it is to kind of keep
But
things fresh.
you know, you also want to make sure that
You don't want it to drag too much.
right.
I thought they were on the same team. What's
No,
They
happening?
were not.
I think Hannah's dead now.
Oh, no, yeah, it
I
was
think I think Andrew might be dead.
not dead yet. Oh!
I think he messed up his line there.
Doesn't matter. What is? Okay.
I think he forced the saber out of his hand.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, a lot of creative use of force. You don't see much hand-to-hand combat in these choreographed, which is something that honestly does play well to these choreographed duels. Because it does let you kind of have more of that
Oh, did y'all hear that? She made her
kind of do
squeak.
get more of that contact without it needing to end with a like dead hit.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's
Honestly,
I think my favorite part was that hand-to-hand scene.
if I'm gonna be actually honest, I'm saying a 9. I'm saying an 8.5.
Whoa!
Clearly do not know how lightsabers work.
Yeah, they grew up on the Disney movies. I'm gonna go like a 7.
I'm gonna go a 6. Johnny, are you going an 8? You said.
Yeah, an
Okay.
8.
Joey, what do you think?
Like a 6.
Okay, I was because there was a lot of good. But
Yeah.
There was it started to drag towards the end. Hannah wasn't involved nearly as much as the other two.
So you two were both 6?
Yeah.
And then 8 and 7.
Yeah.
So that'd be
27.
27. Oh boy.
It's like 6.
6 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7, so 27. Wait, did I do that math right?
Yeah, I don't think that's correct.
6 plus 6 plus 8. That'd be
I think that'd be
20. And then plus
27,
7.
yeah.
Yeah, 27.
12 plus 7 is 19
that's
plus
right.
8, 27.
Okay, so yeah. Alright, you can bring them over. I think we're ready.
Yeah.
I will say it was a lot more entertaining than the other one. What is the?
And then heads up,
Johnny's
there
got
will
sunshine.
be a addition to the next one. So instead of 3, there are 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Joey, you want to start us off?
Yeah, sure.
Or do we want
You
to?
guys, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad in your routine. I can tell you guys put a lot of effort into it because how long your routine was. It's a lot harder to do a routine that's longer than like 30 seconds more. So I can clearly tell you put a lot of effort into it. Also, I can tell you probably don't know exactly how lightsabers work. There's a lot of bits and blessing rules with lightsabers that I was going to with someone. They just kept going anyway. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. Anyway, Hina doesn't really have any lines. I'm not sure if she was supposed to be something that can't speak.
Yeah, she was supposed to just be some cackling assassin.
Okay.
Cackling assassin.
Okay.
I was thinking it was Grogu, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because
Because like the widow, like the walking at the beginning, I was like, oh, that's like Yoda or Grogu.
You also stood on a frame multiple times, so you couldn't
I mean,
do it.
but that's
That's not a criteria.
yeah, that's not a criteria. Just a comment.
It's hereditary, but still, I think it's consideration. Anyway, you guys did good, and there's a lot to improve on. So, I'm still going to give you the good stage.
Okay.
I also went with 6. I think that Hannah, I would have loved to see you be more involved. There was a lot of where it was just Andrew and Noah, and I would have liked to see something, especially because you were all fighting each other, fighting each other, 1 on 1. I would have liked to see that. It started to feel a little repetitive towards the end. I give you props for doing a longer segment, but it started some of the moves and like. You ditched the lightsabers and went to hand. That was cool the first time you did it, but then you did it a second and a third time, and it starts to get kind of just, you repeat some of the things. But overall, I think your strikes were well coordinated. There wasn't a lot of misses, so I give you guys a 6. Good job.
Thank you. Hannah just joined our choreography.
No, but
But
I can't judge based on like what it happened in the back. I can only do what I see here tonight, and you guys did better than the first team, so.
Okay, so I give you guys a 7. I like that first hand-to-hand scene was some of the best choreographed we've seen in this tournament.
Wow. But it's still.
It doesn't have to be all lightsabers.
Yeah,
like, it can be
hand-to-hand combat.
Kind of choreograph your lightsaber dueling stuff would be incredible.
But it was because hand-to-hand is a really good way to kind of continue it like that without because you can make those contacts instead of just blade clashing. Because if you make contact with the sabers, that's kind of usually going to debilitate somebody. So the hand-to-hand is a really good way you guys kind of extend your time in there. So overall, it was pretty good. I think there's some room for improvement, as they said, but you guys did great.
I went with an 8. I'm going to be honest. The hand-to-hand combat was one of the best I've seen, especially with you making contact with Andrew.
Yeah,
I was jumping in my seat during it. It was by far one of the most best things I've seen. I will say I would like to see more of Hannah in it and a little bit more dialogue, because with Andrew it kind of seemed like you were not really yelling as much as Noah.
Okay.
It's clear that there's a lot of unequal enthusiasm in this bit.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think you guys did a solid job. So don't get down on yourselves, because even just because our scores are kind of varied, I don't want you guys to get down on yourselves, because that was that was impressive. You guys should be proud of your achievement.
And then
Impressive the first time.
this is your first choreographed fight. This was honestly a lot more better than I thought it would be. I'm gonna be honest. So, good job.
Good job, y'all.
Okay, so your total score is 27. So you're currently in the lead.
Currently in the league. Good job, y'all.
So it is. I'm gonna do a score breakdown for them. So, what was your score again?
6, 6, 7, 8.
All right.
27. We have different criteria. You didn't like. That's why there's 4 judges and not just 1.
I didn't like the hand-to-hand.
So I thought it was like I said, I thought it broke it up the first time.
I will agree that when they did it the second and third time,
we have total tonight?
3.
Not a lot.
I believe we just have 3.
No, we have at least 4 because there's them and then there's also Josh's group.
Okay.
And I don't know if Seamus has a group.
I think we're doing good so far. We haven't given out a single 10.
Because none of the duels have been perfect. So
Yeah.
No, that's kind of the thing.
Yeah, they will need to slip me $30 at least to get a 10.
To give you a
30? Only 30? I'm
I want
talking.
a Rice Krispie treat.
I need a.
Well, it needs to be a good duel in 30. If it's like a bad duel, 200.
I was gonna say I need at least a Benny in order to even consider a 10.
Yeah.
And then it's gotta be a Benjamin and then like an ace duel. And
Okay, we got
then-
Team 3 coming up.
All right.
All right.
I only see 2 people.
Yes.
I know Josh
Have
is.
some music. I just put it like low in the background.
Yep.
Not like.
Just make sure you're loud when you're talking.
Who's your Josh? And you said that's it.
Yeah, Belinda, Josh, and
Okay.
me, so.
All right.
It's not going to be the longest, but it's not going to be the shortest. It's just so.
It's not exactly 2 minutes and 31 seconds. I will.
What? You will get a. You will get a
Hit it,
zero
if you're not
in
kidding.
not exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Darn.
Either 4 minutes and 20 seconds or 69 seconds.
We could get pretty close to that.
No, it needs to be exactly.
Yeah, it has to immediately end.
Joking.
Yeah.
No, I'm setting a timer.
Okay.
I've got to stop.
I will give you a 10 if it is exactly 69 seconds.
Okay. Alright. So we're going just because Adam's group over there is currently working on their choreograph.
Okay.
perfectly. So
New edition.
that's the
Do we have any others
That'll be
besides
it.
them?
that'll be all for now.
Aw.
I think that is it.
Because everybody else is going.
Yeah, see, next year y'all gotta. You shouldn't do trios, you should do duos. Make it that way people have more duels.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, we don't have a required number. It's anywhere from like 2+ people.
Oh, well then why is everyone doing trios?
I don't know. We didn't have.
Next year? No.
I think last semester was
I'd
just
rather
2
have
people.
more duels than like we're gonna have 4 3-person duels. Josh, Melinda, and Andy.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You want me to start it?
Yeah. At least those 2 are. I don't know about Andy. I'll start the timer when I say go, and that will be when you guys can start dueling. 3, 2, 1, go!
Nowhere left to run now, Sith. Yeah. Let's take it.
Oh,
Okay. You should have ran a little bit quicker.
We have a random passive who's very much enjoying this.
Josh's strikes are pretty slow and stiff.
But then
Oh, that was a nice strike by Andy, though.
This is the best shit I have to offer.
Is it?
okay. What are they at that time so far?
I
They're
have
about
to
to hit
use
40.
the forbidden technique. Fighting. And you
I love
still
the
fail
rhythm.
to defeat me.
Well, and Kalinda's
Is that it?
holding her blade.
Yeah.
What did they get at?
Oh,
360.
not enough. Yeah.
Well, we have to deliberate a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you.
So they didn't hit you for our time, so it's a 0 from both of us.
Yep.
Got.
You're joking, Joey.
No, but sometimes it's hard to tell.
If I'm talking about giving someone a 0 when they actually didn't like totally fuck up, like
It was kind of short, but it was overall. I liked a lot of Andy's strikes. Josh was stiff, though.
Yeah.
Kalinda was largely
She didn't really.
out of the picture.
Clem didn't really say anything. It was mostly just Andy talking.
Andy was really the star of the show.
You think?
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking in the 5-6 range.
Yeah, I'm thinking 5 as well.
I can give it a 6.
I think I'll give it a 5. I think
Okay, I'm gonna give it an
because I
11.
gave the last team a 6, so I think I like theirs a little bit better. So I think I'll give it a 5. All right. What were you giving, Michael?
I'm thinking 11.
Oh,
Jesus
No,
Christ.
I'm gonna go 6.
Okay.
6.
Or what? I gave the last team a 7. This one gets 6.
5.
What were you, Johnny?
A 5.
3 5s and a 6.
2 5s and a 6. 2 5s, 2 6s. So a total of
22.
All right.
Okay, we just need Andy to tell Andy to come over.
Andy,
I need you to tell Andy to come over.
Josh, go back. Just Andy.
All right, should we start on that side since we started over here?
All right. So I'll wait for them. So I say a 5. It was pretty good. I would like to see more of Josh and Kalinda talking more. Josh was a little bit more stiff with his strikes, and Andy was kind of just waiting for Josh.
Yeah, there was a pause. I actually did that on purpose because I was like, are you going to come for your Padawan, or are you going to let her die?
Okay. Well, that wasn't conveyed, so.
I'm sorry. I was like, I should have. Okay. Because I was like this. Yeah. Like doing this side eye.
Could have said more lines to emphasize.
Yeah, if you had said that, that might have worked. But
sorry.
You didn't, so.
So I said a 5. But overall, I would say good job.
Thank you.
I gave you guys a 6. That's all.
Okay.
No, say your reason.
I agree with what Johnny said. I also get. Can we get somebody on that, please?
Kyle's going to deal with it.
Kyle or Rashad, yeah.
Okay. They're working on it.
Yeah. So.
I gave you guys a 5. I think some of your strikes, Josh, were kind of slow and stiff.
Yeah.
You kind of.
That's fair.
It was.
Yeah.
Which didn't help. Kalinda, you weren't really involved at all again. Like.
She got the killing blow!
But for the majority of the fight, she was just on the ground hanging out.
Yeah.
Because I wounded her!
Yeah.
Yes.
It was,
I understand that.
Like, do you know how long it takes you to...
I'm validating your score.
And I understand why the story.
Hey, you wanted more. You wanted more arguing with the refs and other.
No, during the tournament.
Trash talk now.
I understand the story.
We're not
why,
refs, we're judges.
But because it was,
I'm just messing with y'all.
If you guys had, if Kalinda was out of the fight for that long in a fight that was longer, it would have been fine. But because the fight was so short. It really kind of took it out.
I will add one other thing. At the end, Kalinda, your lightsaber, you were kind of holding
you were holding your blade, so which I immediately picked up on.
Yeah.
Also, you guys did not make you. It was a minute exactly, not 69 seconds. So you missed out.
Dang! 9 more seconds.
You missed out on the instant 10 from me.
Dang.
So yes.
So close, so close.
That's okay.
Joey.
Honestly, I don't really have anything to add other than Katie really saved your show. If it was just you two, it would be a lot less entertaining. Andy was clearly hamming it up quite a bit.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair.
To be honest.
What was your score?
I could like a 6.
A 6. So 12. That would be 22.
22.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
That's not bad. Good
Thank
job,
you.
Bill.
Good job.
Charles somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, Adonis screwed that.
Second place. The scores are like this. 6, 5, 6, 5 for 22. Second place.
All right, we're ready for our final team.
I thought Adam was peeing on him for
What
a
else are
second.
we doing?
So
You know what I
it's
mean?
Adam and who else?
Okay, I guess we gotta entertain the camera while I wait for them.
It sounds like they're still trying.
Whoa! You said entertain the camera. All I did was lower my sunglasses and waggle my eyebrows. What the fuck are you doing?
I lost balance.
Like,
That pass was like balance beam. How is that possible?
yeah, really. What? I'm starving. I need something.
So I got chips.
I need like dinner.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
had Chipotle last night, and I had Chick-fil-A earlier this week. Maybe I'll go to McDonald's. No, because I legitimately need like dinner food because I haven't eaten since like
The
9.
student center has pizza.
Yeah, but I like to go to McDonald's. I appreciate it though. There's also, aren't they doing an event in there right now?
Yeah, they have events all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I believe it's for the
I think
Minecraft
they're
movie.
I think they stole one of our judges.
they're doing there's the fashion shows tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely not gonna go. Definitely not gonna go during
This is
that.
why Nate needs to check Discord at least once a day.
Yeah.
I literally said to him before this, "See you at the tournament." When we were at theater, when he left, I was like, "See you at the tourney."
Damn it, Nate.
Didn't say a single word.
He might not have heard me, to be fair. There was a lot of people yelling. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been ready.
Yeah.
We're waiting. Don't worry.
I'll wait. Okay, so this is.
Adam, I believe Davis.
Oh my god, that just scared the hell out of me.
What?
Zach Murray's watching the stream and he's texting me about.
Hello.
Greetings.
May you-
So I need everybody's names.
Imani.
How do you spell that?
E-M-A-N-I.
E-M-A-N-I. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
What's your name?
I am Curtis.
Oh, I know you, Curtis. Hi, Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Curtis.
Yep.
And
Adam.
How do you spell Curtis? C-U-R-T-I-S.
That's not how you spell Curtis. It's spelled Z-Y.
XLJ3Q. XA11.
So just a couple of tips. If you have dialogue, make sure you're saying it loud enough for the judges to hear, and we recommend lowering the music if you're going to have dialogue.
And if you have music as well.
If you have music. If you don't have dialogue or music, don't worry about these tips.
Say what?
Try your best to stay in frame for the live stream, but if you go out, it's not the end of the world. We're not
Gotcha.
scoring based off that. That's just for the viewers' entertainment.
Cool.
Okay, and we're ready whenever you are.
Yeah.
I'll count you guys in. Once I say go, you're good to go.
Okay.
Okay, so you do 3, 2. I'm gonna yell.
Okay.
And
All right. Then.
Yeah, I know. After I do 1.5, just go. We'll skip 1.
All right. Adam is starting on his knees. Start with a little
3, 2,
1.5.
go, man. Okay, so we have Imani and Curtis approaching.
What are you doing on Tanalor? We need your help. What I might ask? Our guild is sharp to hunt us down.
Amani is not very loud.
I can't hear you music if they have any.
They don't
No,
have
they
any
don't have
music.
music. I can't hear Adam though. It's because of the mask.
The mask is,
It's cool, but I can't hear him.
he's gotta learn. You definitely gotta speak up a bit. It's kind of intimidating. You can hear them whispering their dog.
Yeah.
And they're definitely the least practicable of the groups. Because I think they were just formed today. There are, you can tell with the misses.
At least they're keeping going unless the Donna.
Yeah. They're not pausing to yell at each other. That is definitely something that is important in choreographed, is learning how to kind of go past and mess
Roll
up.
with the punches.
Ooh.
Oh.
the
Oh,
mask
I like
was
that. I
nice.
like that. That's
Okay.
interesting.
Nice.
That's right. I tried to join you towards guild for years.
I think he's just mumbling.
Ridiculed me
Something.
in front of everyone.
Oh, that's
It's theatrical.
Yeah.
he's definitely got talent for dramatics.
Dude, we're a bunch of nerds swinging lightsabers around. If you're not dramatic, I don't know what you're doing.
I will
That was a
say.
nice force push. Good fall by Curtis.
Yeah.
Definitely a nerd though. Oh dear.
You know what? They're all involved. All the
What is holding back Imani's saber right now?
know.
I feel like both their sabers were supposed to be against Adams at this time.
Yeah. Amani is kind of like,
Wait.
Oh.
kind of.
Oh, okay.
Adonis all over again.
He's holding Adonis.
Oh, at least they did kind of like still go through it though. They didn't pause and just scream Adonis. What are you doing?
Oh dear.
Ooh.
We're doing Disney rolls apparently.
No, he kicked him.
No, before that, he got hit twice for the saber.
Oh, that
Kitty
was
arm,
good.
So he,
Okay.
Now,
Curtis falling like that dead is.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay.
that was good. Tell me, who's your master?
I can't get this with
Is that supposed to?
I don't know who his master is.
I feel like that's probably not important. Rats! Oh.
Apparently he hates his master.
Okay.
Is that it?
Oh. We couldn't. He just like. I thought he. Yeah, that's gotta be a throat slit or decapitation when you have a lightsaber like this. Oh.
Wait, you're supposed to block it.
You will not save you.
But it won't save you.
I like to think that was intended, and he was like about to hit him, and then he told him he was supposed to block.
That was loud.
That was good. I liked that.
Okay.
I think that was funny. I like to believe that it was intentional. His opponent was just like trying to teach
Honestly,
it.
the gap between him normally and this is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a 5.
I'm thinking like a 6 probably.
You know what? I'll give them a 6 because they did form like
A pretty.
like
Yeah,
like at 6 o'clock, right? Like they
Yeah.
formed tonight, so I'll give them a 6.
Yeah.
There was some
Because
misses.
Adam was intending to go in with somebody else, and they ended up not showing up.
Yeah, I couldn't hear.
I mean,
A
these
lot
guys
of
like
it.
just to make it fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I can't, so that's why I give them a 6 instead of a 5.
The fact they formed tonight and they had less errors than the first group.
Yeah,
Really, now all you have to decide is if you want them to win or lose, or depending on which state.
I mean we could have them tie. What if we had them tie?
I was first place.
Yeah, what would happen if they tied?
I think we have them fist bump.
I think they don't. I think they should duel. I think they should be a 3-on-3 duel.
Yeah. If it's a tie, then they should duel.
But then who will
I
be the
feel like
rest?
we shouldn't think about what the others are doing. We should kind of just give our scores for it,
Give your scores.
and then kind of like let the people
So
fall.
the
So I already said 6. Your guys' scores are up to
Was
you.
it better or worse than what Charlotte did?
It was better than what Charles did, hands down. But the question is, where does it? And I think it was better than the Josh or the Andy group.
For those who can't see, Andy's like right here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his fault.
I'll have him in the video, don't worry.
Standing. So it's just, was it better than the first group or the second group? I don't know. I think they get credit for.
I like the pacing. There was good
There was
drama
good pacing,
to it.
good
I
story.
really liked the mask
Boys,
removal.
we really get to do those.
But I couldn't hear a lot of their dialogue.
He really got into it though towards the end.
Towards the end, he got into it,
It
but
felt like he kind of was less confident at the
I
beginning.
missed a lot of it, and there was some mistakes, and they pulled an Adonis where he's like, "No, you're supposed to block." That took me out of it.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was much more funny. Like, no, you're supposed to.
Right.
That was encouraging, helpful, rather than Adonis. What the fuck?
Yeah. So what are you giving them?
I was giving them a 6. I might give them a 7, honestly.
I'm also giving them a 6.
I think I might give them a 7.
Oh, well, 5.
Really?
Yeah.
You disliked it that much?
I didn't decide to.
Oh my god.
So we have 5,
7.
7,
6 and 6.
I'm gonna go
If I
7.
handed that.
So 5, 7, 7, 6.
Yeah.
5, 7, 7, 6. That would be 14, 20, and then what did you say?
5.
25.
That puts them at 25.
Second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 7, 6, 6.
I feel like these scores accurately kind of represent what we saw tonight. I'm good with these.
Yeah, I'm fine with these.
Yeah.
I do wish that we could have more duels though. 'cause
I feel like if they had more time to practice, they would
could
have.
have. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Right.
Like, a couple more hours, I feel like they could have been there.
Yeah.
It's just
So we did.
Am I good to
5,
follow them over?
Yeah.
7,
Yes.
6, 6.
Or did you change it from a 6 or a 7?
I'm a 7.
Or a 7?
The final score is 25.
5, 7, 7. Trying to get 6.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I have it right.
Alright.
As well. Not that it really matters. I mean, I think
Yeah.
Adam's group, come on up!
we shouldn't have had Andy. We should not have had you announce the scores to everyone out loud because then everyone knows who's gonna win.
Yeah, so
They have the memory of goldfish. I'm sure they forgot their people's exact numbers. Okay, so
Okay, so you guys,
yeah.
I'll start this time. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
At first you couldn't really hear you guys because you were kind of talking like with softly.
There was also the mask on my face.
Yeah. Also, you can skip out a frame once or twice. That's just my criteria. Other than that, it was okay. You can have a few mess ups here and there, but I can excuse those. You really just formed the team. Honestly, overall, you did really good with your head, and hadn't really gotten to it yet. It was like screaming at the top of your lungs. Is that a bad thing?
Want me to do it?
No, not when you're standing this close, please.
It's kind of funny how you were like.
No, please don't.
It was funny. It was funny.
Yeah, that was fun.
Wait, say.
When you were supposed to block, and I know when you were supposed to block. And then that was a much better way to interact with your Yeah. What did you do?
I give it a 5. Overall, good. Yeah, but
Yeah. So for me, I give you guys a lot of props tonight, and you guys did really well. Similar to what Joey said, there was especially at the start, I couldn't really hear what was happening, so it kind of made it hard to figure out what was going on.
Want me to tell you what happened?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I kind of figured it out that they were trying to like recruit you for something, and eventually.
No, they were like making a deal with the devil.
Oh, okay. Well, still, it became a 2-on-1, so that was kind of the main point. There was some mistakes, some missed blocks, some kind of choreo errors, but you guys won tonight and you put together a really good show. I give you guys a 7.
I'll take it.
So I also gave you guys a 7. A lot of the stuff was kind of just like came down to kind of lack of time practicing because you guys did just form tonight. So if you guys had a few more hours, you guys could have really kind of like taken this.
I was going to do this with Davis and Nicholas, but they weren't here.
Yeah. So honestly, I'm really excited to see what you guys come with next semester. So I'm really looking forward to it. You guys showed a lot of potential tonight. I think you guys have a lot in store for us.
Yes, I gave y'all a 6. I know this was kind of rushed, but even though it was rushed, y'all did amazingly well, and you were really into it. Thank you. You were really into it at the end. I wish I could have heard you guys talk a little bit more, and that's all. So good job.
All right, yeah, I appreciate you.
Okay, so when we're announcing results, you guys are Team 4.
Team 4.
Yeah.
Let me guess, we lost.
Well,
not quite, but
you guys once you guys go back to the bleachers, we're gonna have Andy announce the results for final scores.
Okay.
Good job, y'all.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Andy, so start at the bottom and read the team name.
So what was their score?
Their final score is 25. Do you want me to send you a screenshot?
I can show you here.
I was gonna say start with the lowest score. So,
Yeah.
So start with Adonis' team.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
Team 1, Team 3, Team 2.
I'm gonna go ahead and make it easier on myself, and I'm going to just go ahead and on my own thing real quickly.
So just say their team number and then their final score.
So
Last place, the absolute worst could happen.
By far, just by far, because Adonis fucked up. Be very specific that it is solely the place to blame is solely on Adonis.
It wasn't just Adonis. There was Charles's corrections were not great either.
No,
he
but
yelled
here's the
at
thing.
him.
Would Charles have had to make bad corrections if Adonis
No,
hadn't screwed
but
up?
if Charles had gone about it kind of like how Adam had, the gentle reminder kind of trying to like make sure things don't stop. Adam did really good with that.
Yeah. Well, but I still think it's just funny to blame Adonis.
Adonis, this is the second time he's kind of screwed the team in one of these. Because the last one, he was part of a group up until like the night before, and then he just quit.
I was gonna say, so the lesson here is don't take Adonis for your choreo.
Yeah. I think we have Charles approaching.
What's up?
and that's the last one. I'm just coming over here.
Yeah, we're
having
gonna go.
Andy go, and he's going to announce the end results.
Cool. Johnny, you know what you look like?
Oh god. No.
It's just like, no.
We are going to be starting on the bottom. In last place, Team 1 with 18 points.
Let the lesson be, don't take Adonis on your choreo teams.
Well, his team that he did leave did win last semester.
But he's not on it.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him.
Because he was going to be on that team with, I think, Josh, Helen, Will, and him. And then it ended up being a 3-person team because Adonis was like, quit.
With 25 points,
I don't know why you went crossover.
Team 4.
Me?
Yeah.
Where?
Finally,
Where? On my face.
in first place with the gold and the title of Master Duelist, we have. You understand? You guys. No, they don't. We did not announce it. With 27 points, Team 2.
Yeah. Okay, and I think we can end the stream there. Thank you all for watching tonight. We will see you not next week, but probably not the next Friday after. I think we're doing a tournament on Sunday. Bye-bye.